Hey everybody, good morning. It's Cathy Weiss. I'm coming to you live from my office slash yoga room. It is about 6:30 in the morning here in California on Tuesday, January 18th. And I have to be super honest with you guys. I am so nervous for this morning's video. So let me give you a little bit of backstory. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, I am a highly sensitive intuitive. I read and interpret energy and deliver the messages that you need to hear most right now. And okay, so here's number one. I'm still in my pajamas, glasses, bedhead, the whole thing. So I think that's part of why I'm nervous. But also, there's just so much power in what I need to say to you guys today. So when I meditate, I sometimes pick up messages or information from source energy or spirit. And for many years, I have just typed it out on the computer. A lot of times, right after meditation, I'll type out these messages, and they come out super weird and like not at all in my language. But when I talk about them, I can talk about them in a way that like makes more sense. So for a couple weeks, I've been getting a little bit of a message, but it wasn't complete. And then yesterday, I got the complete message, but heard that I shouldn't do the video yesterday. I should do it first thing this morning. So that's why we're live right now. And I'm going to try really hard to not use any grown-up language because I imagine that at least where I live, some of you are up and getting your littles ready for school and whatnot, and so I'll try to tone that down, okay? I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea, and then we're going to get into the message that everybody needs to hear this morning. Okay, so what I've been hearing, the little piece is that there is a collective fear. Like the collective fear energy is massive and everybody's feeling it. And you might right now be thinking, no, Cathy, I am not feeling any fear and want to tune me out. But I'm going to encourage you to stick with this because what I'm hearing is that you are feeling the fear, but you're just expressing it in a way that you don't recognize is fear. So this collective fear is being expressed in an individual level differently for all of us. But the main feeling that I get on the individual level is choking or drowning. And especially the one with choking, it's like I can actually see like this metal whatever collar, choker, chain around the throat with a padlock in front of it. And so choking is associated with the fifth chakra. And then with the drowning, I just see this really dark green water filling people's lungs. And lungs are more associated with the fourth chakra. And so whether you're choking or drowning, the energy wants to rise and come out of you. And so you've got it locked down. We have it locked down. And we're pushing it down and down. And so there's like this pressure rising where the energy wants to come out and it's not. And so because of where the block is, we're seeing an increase in illness, right? So thyroid disease, COPD, a lot of digestive disorders, infertility, all of these things because we're choking on our truth. And the thing is, when I wrote this, or when I channeled this yesterday, I did write notes because I knew I was going to be holding the message until today. And sometimes I can hold a full message and deliver it later, and sometimes it comes through and out and it's gone, and I knew this was too important. So the reason why we're all holding all of that in is something that I've been hearing like literally and physically from a few people in my life, like so repeatedly that I understood yesterday it was part of this message. And it's that we have a fear of judgment. I've had so many people say to me lately, I don't want to blah, blah, blah because I'm afraid people are going to judge me. Yep. They are. I mean, that's the world we're living in right now. People are going to judge you. But here's the thing. There are also people who are going to love, uplift, hold you, cherish you, celebrate you, encourage you, and be inspired by you. And your choice is, do you let the preventing yourself from being judged? No, okay, here's how I'm supposed to say it. Preventing yourself from being judged is preventing yourself from all of that other stuff. And the number of people that are going to judge you is so much lower than the number of people that are going to uplift and elevate and support and cheer and be inspired by you. So you hold the key to that padlock, and you can unlock it. I'm going to go back down to my notes and so I have some examples of what that could look like. I know many people, it's so crazy how many people I know personally who are amazing singers, both male and female. And I'm always a little bit envious because I love to sing and I'm horrible at it, you guys. Like, it's not good. But I sing around the house all the time because I like it, and I make up stupid songs. And actually, yesterday I was just telling someone I was singing the I Love You Skype song because my Skype tends to freeze my computer, and whenever I sing the I Love You Skype song, it doesn't crash. But so I know these people who have these incredible singing talents, and they don't sing on a daily basis. They don't even sing around their house or whatever. And I hear, like, I'm afraid people are going to judge me. And so they don't allow themselves the freedom to sing. And the thing is, we all came with a gift. Whether your gift is the incredible ability to sing, or your gift is to needle point cats eating cheeseburgers, which, by the way, I think would be hilarious and awesome. So please needle point a cat eating a cheeseburger, because I think that would be kick-ass. And you could, sorry moms, you could sell that all day long on Etsy like crazy. But so the singers that I know who don't give themselves the freedom to express themselves that way are experiencing physical disease like thyroid and chronic pain and digestive disorders. Again, because when you've got yourself locked down and the energy can't get out, it festers in there. And so it's time to start for all of us to recognize that we need to allow ourselves to accept the fear or accept the weird stuff that is going on in our lives that we don't feel good, like we just feel unsettled, we feel unsure, and start to speak your truth so that these people that want to support and help and inspire you can. That's the only way it's going to happen. And it doesn't have to look like getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and doing a live video in your pajamas. And it doesn't have to look like singing in front of a live audience. And it doesn't have to look like any of that. Oh, and the other piece that I need to tell you today is don't confuse popularity with quality. So some of you, some of you, the fear is that the thing you're being called towards, whether it's career or hobby even, or just curiosity, something that you just kind of want to poke around and learn a little bit more about, it's not the most popular thing on the planet, like needle pointing cats eating cheeseburgers. And social media has created an illusion that something is only of quality if it is very popular, if it has a high number of views or shares or likes or whatever, then that is valid. But not necessarily the case. Here's how I know. As I am pursuing publishing a book, there are so many articles and pieces of information that says if you have hundreds of thousands to millions of followers, you can have a book published, whether it's a good book or not, because the publishers know you have people to sell your book to. And so they will publish books that are basically a bunch of not not good stuff, a bunch of sugar, simply because they can sell it. And so don't confuse that popularity with high quality. So if you're interested in something that seems a little weird or seems a little bit like people are going to judge me, people are going to look down at me, people are going to have opinions about this, you have to give yourself permission to move beyond that. So if you're like, even something like, I don't want people to know that my son is dating a man. I don't want people to know my son is dating a woman of a different race. I don't want people to, judge me. Not even know. It's like, I don't want people to judge me for those things. I don't want people to judge me because my boyfriend likes to wear the t-shirts that come in a 3-pack from Costco. And so when we hold back on that fear of judgment, again, what we're missing out on is all the people who would celebrate. Like, you know what? I could give a if your boyfriend wears t-shirts from Costco. And I could give a you know what, if your son is dating a woman of a different race or whatever. So even if the fear I'm talking about, judgment, is not necessarily directly related to you, it's time to start to move beyond that judgment. And so going all the way back to that collective fear that is being expressed individually, it's time to really, really recognize that the people that are going to judge you are far fewer than the people who are going to elevate you. And the last piece of information, I know this one is rambling because, I probably should have had more of my tea. That if someone does judge you publicly on a platform like your social media feeds or whatever, you have a choice of how you deal with that negativity and that harshness. You can delete them, you can ban them from being on your page, and you can also engage them in a way that is polite, kind, and elevating, such as saying, that is your opinion, and you are welcome to it. However, this is my page and my site and my forum, and on my page and my site and my forum, we treat each other with kindness and respect. You're welcome to your criticisms. However, please provide them with some constructive feedback of how I could potentially improve. And if you can't do that in a positive, kind, and uplifting manner, then I would kindly ask you to no longer participate on my page. And that's a really great and easy way to deal with judgment. Okay, so finally, I'm looking back down at my notes from yesterday, just so you guys know, and I feel like this is the last little bit. I need to just read it to you. So for other light workers, people whose purpose it is to bring healing and light to the world, I want you to know that I'm a safe place that you can talk to about these things, like channeling messages, like I just did. Or if you need a safe place to talk about your fears and your fear of judgment, I got none of them, y'all. It's like, nothing really phases me. I am so not going to judge you. And so I would invite you to reach out to me and start to have a conversation if you feel like there's absolutely no one that you can share those longings or curiosities or whatever it is that you're locking down inside. You can totally reach out to me, even if I don't know you. Let's do it together, because you can do this. You can unlock yourself. You can unlock that fear. You absolutely 100% can. I know you can because I've done it. I used to live in fear, anxiety, and panic, and now it is 6:40 or something in the morning, and I am all like this, and I don't even care. So I know that you can do it because I did it. You can elevate your vibration. You can elevate your vitality. You can live a joyful, better, satisfying life. And I so believe in you. And ultimately, when you live your vitality, when you live in an elevated state of vibration, you elevate the people around you, you elevate our planet, and you elevate the universe. And that is so powerful. I'm going to start fucking crying. Sorry, I swear again, you guys. Oh my God, that is so powerful. You guys can do it, and I believe in you. And The time to start is now. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. If you, good morning, Lisa. And the last thing is that I heard when I delivered this message, there are more people than just who are on my Facebook that need to hear pieces of this message. So if there was anything in there that resonated with you, would you please share it on your feed? And maybe just add in, like, I love the part where she talked about blah, or when she said this, it really made sense. Because there are more people that we can touch than just me alone. And the time is now, guys. So thank you for watching me in my pajamas and watching me get emotional. No wonder why I was nervous to do this message. And thank you. Yeah, I think I just fried myself out with that. So thanks for tuning in. And Cathy with a C hyphen Weiss, WEISS.com. If you want to reach out and get supported because you feel like no one else will support you. I love you. Have a great, great, great Thursday. And if you missed the beginning of the feed, go back and watch it so you understand where that giant welling up of emotion came from. And I'll see you on Monday when I do another live intuitive reading. Okay, guys, have a great one. Namaste.